Sag, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. We are ready for the fall. Has your energy started to pick up? I know mine has. As we get closer and closer to our season, oh, it just feels better, doesn't it? You know what I mean? What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. We're going to start off with the oracles. What's going on, please? What's going on, please, for that Sagittarian energy? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Show me Sag. Show me Sag, please. What's going on here? What's going on, please, for Sag? What's going on, please, for Sag? Okay. Clashing, trapped, differences, incompatibility, conflict. Somebody feels trapped, stuck, tied down. Oh, captive. Oh, there's what we have, and there's what we want, and there's what we don't want. Somebody feeling trapped. Differences, incompatibility and conflict, trapped in thinking, trapped in a relationship, trapped in their emotions. It could be so many things. It could be a mental rumination. It could be an emotional thing. Somebody feels physically trapped, and that's also true for a lot of people right now. I'm tired of being in my house. It goes counter to their need to get out or be extroverted. That's for some of you. But some of you are feeling really tied down. You might be stuck in relationships, or you feel like you're stuck in relationships and you have no options. What else, please? What else, please? That's very confined energy, honey. You don't, you don't do well with that, honey. You really don't. Your freedom's important to you. Your fire energy has to be expressed. You know, if you don't have an outlet to breathe or to demonstrate your fire, you do not do well. It becomes like a pressure cooker type situation. What else is going on? Show me what else, please, for Sag. Show me something good. Fuck me, misunderstood, lost soul, victim, mistakes were made, misunderstanding. Oh, somebody doesn't understand their feelings, what it is they want. We feel trapped in this. Your soul feels lost sometimes. Oh, somebody feels like a victim here. Whether or not it is or is not, I do not know. Infatuation. There might be a longing for someone else that represents the exact opposite of this. Maybe. I don't know yet. But somebody feels misunderstood, that they're trapped. Trapped in something they don't want. Again, mental, emotional, or in the physical world. A combination of those things. Alright, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Let's figure this out, okay? What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. We feel misunderstood, clashing of ideas. Somebody's trapped in their thinking. They're inflexible thinking. That's the worst, though. Honestly, inflexible thinking is the worst. The inability to see anything differently than what we've always seen it as. Trapped thinking, misunderstanding. Why can't you see it this way? That's not how I see it. Why can't you see it that, you know? What's going on, please, for Sag? What's going on, please, for Sag? This is the Labyrinth Tarot deck, so happy to finally get to work with it. However, the cards are incredibly thick and they don't shuffle out well. So we are going to do the traditional pull from the top, which is, again, the traditional method in tarot. I just prefer the shuffle out, but that's my method. Okay? Recent past, Two of Cups. So we know that there was love here, yeah? What's the current? What's the skinny? Six of Pentacles, and trying to keep it balanced, keep it fair in our emotions. Your individual energy, combative. Five of Wands. There's that, give me my space. Get the hell away from me. You are boxing me in. I need to stretch out. Something like that. Five of Wands, you fighting. All right, you got your fight energy out. Whether or not it's being displayed, we shall see. Them, the one that surrounds you. Sorry, I have to look at this in the correct way. They have mental thoughts, anxiety, Nine of Swords. As Ramblin' Mike would say, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. A lot of thoughts, a lot of So we're not doing so good here with this person. All right, that would be the long and short of it. Show me. I know it's based in love. Two of Cups. I see it. Okay, how deep that bond goes, I don't know. But it is a love bond. And we're doing our level best to keep it balanced, but it don't feel balanced. We're just under balanced. I'm sorry, did I say the 6? It's not, it's 5. That's not so good. We're one pentacle away from keeping this shit balanced. It's not easy. I know. Some of you are fighting for a love connection that may not be abundant or fruitful. We'll see. Show me the future of this connection, please. Show me the future of this connection, please. What's going on? Show me the future. The Knight of Junk. The Knight of Pentacles. Fate. Death. The Hanged Man. Yeah. Pretty straightforward, right? Can't be worth all the fighting and the fuss. That is way too much tension. That is way too much difficulty. That is there's nothing even. You started out even. The love was easy. It was reciprocated. Hey, I'm digging you. You're digging me. There's love here. In the future, it's like, fuck this. It took me a long time to arrive to this, but what am I fighting for exactly? Can somebody remind me of that? Honey, do yourself a favor. Don't remind yourself. Let it happen. It was a long time coming, and I mean that in a damn near literal sense. That's the Knight of Pentacles slowly making his way towards death. It was a long time coming, Hanged Man. Separate. Separate. This does not look healthy. Your advice is the Hierophant. What is your higher spiritual self saying? Not the rule book. He represents many things, and a couple of them are a pain in the ass. He also represents that inflexible, trapped thinking. This is how we've done it. This is how we've always done it. Thus it shall remain. I'm not looking to change. I'm not looking to learn anything new. If anything, I will tell you what's up. So if you have Taurus in your chart, that's what's holding you back, or it could very well be in your South Node. It applies. This is what we've always done. What you've always done is unproductive. Somebody is exquisitely, painfully inflexible in their thinking. This is just how we do shit. I'm not looking at... Do you know what happens when businesses do that in the real world? They fail. They start out successful, but then they don't change shit up as they go. And that's why they fail. They don't adapt. It's adapt or die. And this relationship did not adapt. So it's going to die. And it's probably for the best. So let's take the Hierophant out of that context as someone who is incapable of change. They can't change their thinking. I'm used to telling you what's up. You don't tell me what's up. I'm not looking to change perspective. No, no, no. But I will tell you what's up. Let's take that out of the equation. Let's just say the Hierophant is your advice. What does your spiritual sense of self tell you? Your higher sense of spiritual self. I ain't trying to get up in your face, baby. But this is fucking ridiculous. It's all combativeness. Where is the love? Where's the healing? I might see it on clarification, but your baseline suggests no healing at all. Overall, what does the Tower? That's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. It's already on your mind. Bringing this shit down. I agree. Is that what your spiritual self is dictating? Or are you being trapped by a rule book? The rule book is great. It gives us some sense of living and standards for life. But it also, by that very definition, traps us when it no longer serves us. There's a reason why our Constitution has more amendments than anything else. It's meant to be amended over time. That's what adaptation is. This relationship did not have amendments. It's inflexible, and there are no balanced numbers here other than your opening. You both started out in the same place at the same time. That's lovely. You fell in love naturally. Great. That's how it should be, right? Baby. Bring the shit down. Be done with it. You want your freedom? There you go. You've been together a long time. 6 of Cups. But there was too much... There was too much of an inability. I feel like you're dealing with an earth sign. I feel this just. I'm not saying earth signs are like that. I'm not saying that. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is that is the love was natural, and you two have been together a minute, but someone contemplates change so slowly that it inhibits your natural growth progress. They're too damn comfortable, in other words, and too self-assured of themselves. And that's great. It's lovely to be assured of oneself, but that doesn't mean you can impose it on somebody else. You have to agree to the relationship together and how it's meant to stay or how it's meant to transform. And it's just tension, 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 tension. Oh. I was aggressive with Aries too, let me tell you. And I'll tell you why. It's, I know how your energy is meant to flow. And you have Aries in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. Theirs was very different though. But still, your energy is meant to flow. And when something disrupts the flow, if something backs up your natural fire energy, this is what happens. This is what happens when you fuck with Sagittarius energy. Okay, like I said, it's a pressure cooker type situation here. We're not going to use this deck yet. What's going on? Misunderstanding. You two cannot come together to terms, and so you're in a stalemate. You feel trapped in each other's energies. And literally, for some of you, you feel trapped in the house with this person. Okay. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please. It started out balanced enough, fair enough, right? Your cup meets my cup. It's great. It's beautiful. It's balanced. It was easy. Boom. Right away. So I'm guessing there's quite a bit of distance here. So how recent past this is up to you. This could have been 5 weeks ago. This could have been 5 years ago. It could have been 15 years ago. I don't know. Show me this Two of Cups, please, in the recent past. Knight of Pentacles. Oh. Now, why was it slow growing? It was a strong connection. You both felt it right away, but somebody took their time. I'm guessing it's the other, the one that keeps demonstrating that slower energy. It was a natural connection to lovers. You might be connecting with Gemini. You might have some Gemini in your chart. They might do. That's not the point. It was a natural energy that was expressed between you two. Gorgeous. Lovely. And it was slowly growing. It felt like you were meant to meet this person at a certain period in your life. You didn't meet them right away then. For some of you, you met this person later on in your life. I'm talking 30s, 40s. It's not that you met a long time ago, and for some of you that is true, but it's not that you met a long time ago so much as you felt the timing was right to actually have met this person. Fast forward. Five of Pentacles, current day. We are disconnected. No shit. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Show me this Five of... No. Show me the Five of Pentacles, please. Current energy for Sag. No. We can't take all that. We can't take all that. You, right now, baby. This balancing act bullshit is not working. The Tower in the world, you're already contemplating ending this. Some of you have already tried. Some of you have already done temporary separation to see how it fits. To see if it feels correct, is what I should say. Some of you have already tried temporary, or you're heavily, heavily contemplating it. Trial separation, see if we feel better as individuals. Or maybe we can better understand what we mean to each other if we separate for a little bit. Something like that. Narrow it down, please. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Show me. In this deck we have, this is one of the few times that you'll ever see the Hierophant as a female, but yeah. It's like it sucks, man, because I'm trying to honor my contract. I'm trying to honor this commitment, heavy commitment energy here. I'm trying to honor this commitment and I keep feeling separated from it. I keep feeling separated from it. I keep trying to honor this commitment and I just keep coming up short. I just keep coming up short. Somebody's experiencing that. So if you have heavy Taurus in your chart, it is a good chance that you are getting in your own way. And your energy has not flowed for a very long time. You're standing there remorseful, looking upon what it is that you had. How can something... It took me a while to get here. I found peace. I found peace with this person, and it took me so long to find this person. It had to have been right, but why doesn't it feel right now? Eight of Cups, you are disconnected from it. Emotionally speaking, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. You're emotionally having left this behind. You are physically starting to disengage from it as well. Where you are in this process, I don't know. You had such a strong opening of sense of peace. I finally found the one. I finally found the one, and I feel like I'm looking at a Sag. You met this person further back. Yeah, sure, absolutely. But that's not the time reference. I feel like I'm looking at someone who was. This was not a 20s thing. It's like, oh, that relationship failed. That's there too, but it's not quite right. It's more like you're in the 30s or 40s, and it's like, I found it. I found the one. That's what all this struggle was for. That's what all this bullshit was for. Immediate sense of peace. Right? Immediate sense of peace. Current day. Fast forward. We are disconnected from the contract. We're not interested in maintaining it anymore. But spiritually, it's like, well, fuck, this is what I've agreed to. Right? It could be you, that could be them. Reverse energies as it applies. I don't know who is who. You two have been together so long, I can't tease out your energies. Your direct energy placement is that you are showing or feeling combativeness, Five of Wands. Be it internal or external, I don't know. Show me the Five of Wands, please. Show me the Five of Wands, please. Show me the Five of Wands. Show me the Five of Wands. Show me the Five of Wands. Show me. Okay. Blockage. You try not to let the frustration show. You really try to not let your frustration show. Okay? You block it. You block your frustration. You block your anger. You do your best to keep that shit manageable. Okay? You are doing your best to keep that shit manageable. King of Cups, you're trying to keep your heart space in mind. You're trying to keep your love in mind. You're trying to keep everything in check. All right, let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio. Water in general. You're trying to keep the investment in mind. I have love for this person. I have love for this person. I know I have love for this person. You keep that anger in check, right? That temptation to be snipey and backtalk, or to just that kind of thing. That's what you do to keep you keep that shit in check. Okay. You do try to keep love at the forefront of your mind. You remember when it was so easy, and now it's the opposite of that. You both feel emotionally disconnected and or physically disconnected from each other. And I insist some of you have a temporary separation, or you're about to. Okay? To see how it feels, to see if you feel better off as individuals, or perhaps you can find more common ground through some time apart. Okay, something like that. Excuse me. Show me this other person. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. Show me. Show me the anxiety. Show me the Nine of Swords, please. Show me the Nine of Swords, please. Show me. Nine of Pentacles. How so? That's positive 9 for a negative 9. How so? How so? Are they money focused? How so? What else plays about this person surrounding Sag? No. What else plays about this person surrounding Sag? They seem to think all the problems is coming from money. Three of Wands. It's a kind of a waiting game for finances to improve. They don't want to get on. Somebody has concerns that are financial, especially if it's a single income earner type situation. It's two people here. Let's make no confusion about that. There's two people here. And there might be a lot of pressure on one person to provide the income or the coin. That would also explain that Five of Pentacles. We don't like where the money's at. Pressure's on one person, possibly, to provide the finances. They're literally looking towards you to improve income. So they seem to think the tension in the household is coming from money. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And they ain't talking about it, that Nine of Swords energy, or the exact opposite is true. That's their sole topic of conversation, is money. And that is like, where'd the love go? It's all about the material shit, something like that. You do your best to keep, they're worried about the money. I still love this person. I know where it's coming from. I understand it's stressful. I understand why they're anxious. I've got to keep this shit in mind. So this might be a temporary stress. I don't think so, though. Not dictated by the overall bottom line. Anything else, please? They might literally be looking at you to provide more of that money, the income, They're anxious, they don't want to keep talking about it, but they can't quite help it, right? They also seem to think that's the stem for all your two's problems, is the money thing. It's not. It's not. It really isn't. You know? It's like when the money's strong, the loving's good. That's how it plays out for people, but I can tell you right now, money makes things easier, but it should not dictate the state of your love. You know, if the money were better, so would the love. Those two thoughts should not go together. That means it's conditional, not unconditional. Does financial restraint or constraints... No, what is this? You might have recently decided to drop your hours. Because you're tired, you need a break, or there's other things you want to explore or do, and they're like, oh, it's already kind of tight. It's already kind of tight. Something like that. Four of Pentacles. Four Swords. They are well and truly convinced. They've thought about it. They believe they have. They've thought about it a great deal, and they really think this whole thing comes down to money. We don't have enough. Four of Pentacles. So they themselves are being reserved with their natural love energy. The tension's high, and they think as soon as we get more money, everybody's going to feel better. Our relationship will be better. The problems will go away. So again, the love is conditional. You do your level best to keep your love for this person at the forefront of your mind, which dictates your actions. You understand where their anxiety is stemming from. They fail to appreciate the work you're putting into this in terms of not just money, but your ability to keep your shit in check while they react very poorly to a situation. I don't know why they ain't working. I'm sorry. That's not the cards. That's my 2 cents. Not appropriate. I'm just saying, I don't know why they ain't working. If money's on their mind, why ain't they got a job? I don't know. Sorry. That was me. That was my little 2 cents. I'm sorry. I try not to do that, but I'm frustrated for you. I'm frustrated for you because you're doing your level best to keep yourself in check. Okay? All right. What's going on here with that Knight of Pentacles? Show me what I need to see, please. All right. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Knight of Pentacles slowly moving to the obvious conclusion. The Knight of Pentacles to Death to the Hanged Man. It might be a temporary separation as well. Like I said, let's separate and see if we don't do better that way. Too much tension in this house. We're feeling so trapped? All right, well, maybe somebody should leave. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, strong-minded determination. Somebody has made a decision, or they're just being quite cold. Somebody's being quite cold. They're trying to leave their emotions out of it while they're practical. Again, the Knight of Pentacles isn't just about speed. He's also about strategy, yeah? So it's developing a plan here, most likely with that Queen of Swords energy on top of it. What's the plan? What's the plan, please? It might be temporary separation. Why don't you go live with your folks for a bit, or I'll go live with my folks for a bit, or something like that. See, the plan for things to improve. There's that strategy again. We need a timeout. We need a separation. Okay. I don't know that it's permanent. It might just be very shocking to this person or to you. These two together, no guarantee. But let's go back to the drawing board. Somebody's feeling very decided in this decision, very rational. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's see what we can envision, okay, for ourselves. What do you envision? What do I envision? Because guess what? I don't want to stay like this. You are trying to leave your emotions out of it. Show me fate, please. Again, death. Let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, heavy Scorpio energy, heavy Taurus energy. We have some Gemini as well. Show me fate, please. Four of Wands. It's the end of the household. So 4 of Wands, if you've been around my channel, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. 4 of Wands is not indicative to marriage. It's no guarantee. It never was, never will be. It is a minor interpretation, not the major. Okay, the major interpretation is either mirroring, and you both agree to end it. You're mirroring each other. Or personal happiness surrounding your space. Guess what? There ain't no personal happiness surrounding the space here. It also, in this context, can absolutely mean household. That's the direction we've been heading up in. So you two might be mirroring the same decision. Okay, fine, let's take a break. I'm going to go live with my folks for a minute. Something like that. What else, please? But basically, we don't feel too happy at all. You both seem to be admitting it. And moving forward, the emotionality specifically has changed, and you both need to come to terms with it. Heavy water energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I've already said the others. But yeah, no, the emotional forwardness in your relationship has been absent for some time, and you both finally seem to be acknowledging it in the future. So I do believe you're mirroring that back towards each other. We are trying to leave our emotions out of it while we both agree to kind of temporarily take a break and reassess the situation and see where we actually want to be, how many years from now. And is this vision serving us? Is this our vision? Is this our common vision? Is this our shared vision? Absolutely. These are all very appropriate questions. You bet. The Hanged Man, please. The Hanged Man, the Hanged Man, the Hanged Man. Let's see if this is temporary. Okay. With that space, baby, I'm just going to say it what it is because it's just easier to get to the point. With that space that you two are putting between you two, it seems like you determine or understand you're better off as friends. That this is not the love or the depth of love that you started out with. I understand why you held on to this and fought for it as long as you could. You met this person at a different stage in your life when you were further along. I'm looking at a more developed Sag. So of course you expected this to be your last person, your final person, right? Keeping things balanced and living that day to day and having to be cold and disconnected from your emotions all the time, that fucking sucks, man. You might have some strong air in your chart. That's not the point. Oh, we also have Aquarius here. With this space, particularly where your emotions are concerned, and your physical space with this person, again, we're already feeling trapped anyway. Misunderstood. We're not chasing the same dream. That makes a lot more sense now. We're not chasing the same dream. I feel trapped. This is not what I signed up for, man. I've done my best to honor the contract. Let's take a look at that Hierophant and the advice. The Hermit. Good. Good. A willingness to open our minds. And heal ourselves to what truth? And heal ourselves to what truth? The Hanged Man, it's better that we're separated. We're better off apart. So, correct. Ending the burden. It's very straightforward. Relief. It's a relief for me as a tarot. I've been doing this a long time. When you see a conclusion that matches the reading, a lot of people don't pull that. It just exists in the state of question marks. I still don't know what to do when it's right in front of their face. It's good to see a resolution for someone who can understand and embrace the situation. Because I'm looking at a side, you've already done your best to honor what it is that you have with this person. And you still come up short, or you still fall short, or this person makes you feel like you're constantly falling short. The Tower. No, your two visions are not on the same page. Show me the Tower as the overall. You have been thinking about disbanding. Okay. So you have been quiet, possibly about your intentions for a while. The High Priestess is very quiet about your true feelings. Okay. I know, some of you are stressed out about the idea of future love and future love potentials and will it ever happen again? I didn't want to have to do this shit again. I understand. But yeah, the Lovers, I know. I know. I know. I know. King of Wands. For many of you, excuse me, For many of you, you will meet someone sooner rather than later. But for the most part, you've done a damn good job, Sag, of, well, because you felt you had to, of keeping your true feelings under wraps about this person, the relationship. There is a strong energy here that's positive and much more forward-oriented immediately after the Tower is releasing. So I don't know who that is, and we don't have time to explore it. But yeah, there's a completely different energy signature right there towards the end. Perhaps you know this person already, and that's just what's giving you a sort of confidence boost to move forward with your life. Not without giving this a damn good shot, respectively. But yes, there's a very strong energy stamp here towards the very, very end. One that for 777, very important. 21. Yeah. For some of you, sooner rather than later. Very strong relationship as this one closes. Very. A bigger part of you might have been manifesting it already. And that's what's kind of giving you the booster to do what you need to do here. But yeah, very strong new emotional signature right after the Tower of embracing our true feelings for this situation and this relationship. Okay, very strong. I'd like to explore that, but let's do some time checks, if we have time. Okay, when does this situation resolve? It's more on the future baseline. Okay, but I'm speaking to a side you've already thought about it. Even if it's a trial, temporary trial separation, it's already been with you for a minute. Again, it's not without having given this a damn good shot. Okay. When does this conclude? When does this conclude? For some of you, sooner rather than later. Some of you, this process started last June. Okay. You were literally looking towards that new offer, or presenting the idea, I should say, of a temporary trial separation in a month or around the holiday time. Ace of Pentacles is, again, the gift-giving season. Big gifts, right? And the holiday time is when people tend to transition a lot. Makes sense. As we close out the year, we open a new one. For some of you, it will be January. But for many of you, yeah, the idea, again, for some of you, this process started to really open up to your mind around Leo season. I don't know why. That's so specific. But for some of you, let me know if this process began for you in Leo season, but you're going to move forward with it more aggressively and practically, okay, around the holiday season. Maybe you should go stay with your folks for a couple of weeks, or I'll stay with mine a couple of weeks, see how we do. See if we still feel the same, or what. And in so doing, there's an immediate release of this pressure. And then boom. A new energy stamp. Which reminds me, show me. Very strong. Lovers to the King of Wands, in case I did not say that. And then your underlying was quite powerful. It was quite powerful. I said, very powerful. This might be what's prompting you. It's such a strong connection, you might be feeling it now. It might be one of the things that's quite fierce. That's incredibly fierce. That's incredibly fierce. Jesus. It's a reflection. Wow. So, 6. 6 and 6, 12. So for some of you, December, which would fit this time frame. For some of you, I'm telling you, for some of you, summer was a very significant time. You were really starting to process shit then. Wow. Wow. Some of you, simply, your best thoughts occur when you're at work. Or when you're more likely to heal yourself to difficult concepts is when you're working. Also the references of 8 and 9. August, September. For some of you, like I said, Capricorn season, right around there. Okay, all right, that's enough. Sag, I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.